So my therapist says that I should do a daily vlog to help compensate with some of my anger issues. Sometimes I feel that people aren't listening, and sometimes I feel like I could kill them with my bare hands, and sometimes I just want to have a good night. And some people don't seem to want that. Like when I was on my way to work last night and the person behind me wanted to do faster than 35 miles an hour. Now I know this because I was doing 35 miles an hour. The speed limit was 30, so I was already breaking the law by 5 miles an hour. And they honked at me. They honked at me. And I'm thinking, what would my friend Heather Frankson do? Well, she would slow down. I did. I slowed down. I went the speed limit. I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. I am breaking the law. I slowed down to 30 miles an hour. I actually went 28 at one point because it's a speed limit, not a speed suggestion, not a speed point. She honked again. I honked back. So then I go to work, where I work at the most awesome place ever, live trivia at the Hazelwood Inn. And let's just say that trivia attracts a very special type of customer. It's the kind of customer that likes to sit and think for 2 hours. So they don't necessarily like the fact that I'm playing my individual passion, which is Korean pop music, because I mean those girls they work hard. I mean, nothing is better than reliving your teenage years in a language you don't understand. It's like speaking in tongues set to techno beat. Hey, those chant albums were huge. Yeah, we'll do the Glossolalia mixtapes. I'm going to hell for that one. I hope none of my family is watching this. Remember, it's therapy. No, seriously, folks. Words are lies. Dig yourself out of this hole. Well, see, that's the thing about life, isn't it? Is that as a creator, I record so much stuff, and I'll do one thing wrong. I'll make one mistake in that creation, and you will never see the light of day. When I die, you're going to see tons and tons of pictures I've never posted. You're going to see tons of videos and ideas and audio recordings that are just going to, wow, Sean was just wasting his potential, and you're gonna go, yeah, it was, and I won't even turn over in my grave because I want you to burn me when I die and plant me with acorns so I can become an oak tree. I mean, because that's what we should do. We should bury our loved ones into the soil like the Zoroastrians did. You know, I actually get a lot of our funerary practices from the Zoroastrians. That's pretty cool. That was a cool Wikipedia article I was reading one day when I wasn't working. Let's fuck the man. If you haven't seen Office Space, you need to see Office Space. It's like required reading. You know Bob. No, it's a great movie. I'm going to cry. Oh. So I have a challenge with my friend. He's a Toastmaster buddy of mine. I'm going to guilt him into coming out to trivia night. And we have a challenge going because I'm a big movie buff and he's a big book buff, which sounds like a terrible thing to call someone. Did you call me a book buff? That's rude, dude. So I keep making these movie references and he keeps making these literary references, and we just stare at each other like, you know, what? It's like Patrick and Patrick, like nobody gets to play SpongeBob. So I sent him a list of 10 movies he has to watch, and he sent me a list of 10 books I have to read. Guess who got the raw deal there? But anyway, I did read one of his books. I was so happy about that. The Alchemist by Paul Coelho. Paul Coelho? Yeah, Paul Coelho. Good book, good book. I would say it's a Christian mythology book. He's, you know, you can tell he's a very religious man. He probably has a very strong conviction for or background in Christianity, because it's kind of like Stephen Lawhead did a whole series of books, Taliesin, King Arthur, Merlin, about Christian mythology overlaid on Arthurian mythology. People are like, this is getting uncomfortable. There's a lot of big words. I know. What can you do? So we challenged each other, and I sent him a list of movies, which I think is a much kinder thing to do to a friend, frankly. So I think in order or in honor of the challenge, I'm just going to watch the 10 movies again. You know, to refresh myself with my friend. And if I read a book, I think what I'm going to do is just put the books under my pillow, and then, yeah, go that way. So we'll see if we can upload this. It's Wednesday. They're going to poke my teeth with things. Yay! Talk to you soon, kids. Gotta stop doing that. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Irreverent Ellsworth. Catch you on the flip side. No, that's somebody else's. Stay loose like a goose. No, that sounds really stupid. Stay loose like the goose's noose. Yeah, that sounds eerie.